Hi, I'm Claire Kerslake of lovinglifewithdiabetes.com. I just thought I'd take a few minutes today to answer a few questions. The first question I have is from Carly and it concerns agave syrup. Now, I didn't know much about agave syrup, and Carly was asking that she'd heard it was as bad as corn syrup and what were my thoughts. So I did a bit of digging. It's also called agave nectar, and it's very sweet, about 1.5 times sweeter than sugar. It's got about the same calorie and carbohydrate content as sugar, but because it's much sweeter you might not need to use as much. The other thing, it's very low GI because of its high fructose content. So what that means is that it won't put your blood sugar level up as much. But some people are concerned about having a lot of fructose, so that might be an issue. There's not a lot of research about agave syrup, but I did see some that was done on rats, and unfortunately it seemed to put their triglyceride levels up. Now, triglycerides are a type of blood fat, a little bit like cholesterol, so that wasn't a good thing. The other thing is there seems to be a little bit of differences in its processing, with some agave syrups being processed up to and heated up to about 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So that might be a consideration. So what's the take-home message? I think you'd need to treat a little bit like you would sugar. So perhaps not every day, but use it more as a treat or a special occasion. So I hope that's helped, Carly. The other question I often get is around fruit juice, and many of my clients drink fruit juice because they think it's healthy. Now, fruit juice has got about the same calorie and carbohydrate content as soft drink or soda. So I say to my clients, well, would you sit down to a can of Coke at breakfast? And often they're quite shocked by that. But that in effect is what you're doing. So I love fruit juice as well, but once again, look at it as a treat more than every day. Now, some of our clients will say, well, look, no, it's freshly squeezed. But you look in a glass of fruit juice, you might squeeze the juice of 3 or 4 oranges. So it's quite a hit of sugar, even though it's natural sugar, into your system. So you're much better off to eat the actual orange. The other thing I wanted to mention just briefly is health bars that you might see around. And I picked one up the other day at a supermarket and was really shocked. The labels just screamed health all over it, but when I looked at the table on the back, it had around 1800 kilojoules or 450 calories. I'm a calorie girl. So if you ate that as a snack, in effect you'd be having probably more calories than you'd be having as a meal. And it wasn't very big, it was only about that big. So do use those tables on the back because they can really help to guide your choices. So I hope that's helped. I'd love to hear your comments and also any questions you have. If you could put them in the comments below, that would be great because I could answer them in an upcoming blog post or video.